All right, moving on to the last page for this lesson. We are given in physics, an angle given in degrees must include a reference. This you will have learned in Science 10. It's just a quick refresher, so this is nothing too crazy new for you. There are two ways of referencing direction on the surface parallel to the ground. The cardinal reference or the Cartesian reference, this here is the most common. This is the one you're going to use most of the time. And now that we're doing things online, it might be the one that you're doing all of the time. I'm not sure. So use a compass bearings and state the angle is between 0 and 90 degrees. All right, so here we have an angle of 20 degrees. So therefore we have an angle of 20 degrees. But we could have an angle of 20 degrees with reference to any of these lines. In our Cartesian plane, we have north, south, east, and west. So if we start at the east and head south, we are now heading south of east. We're heading down. So we are actually moving at 20 degrees south of east. So each direction can be written two different ways. That's if we're heading south of east. But what if we start at south and we move east? Now we're moving east of south, but it's not 20 degrees. It's 90 degrees minus 20 degrees. It's 70 degrees, this angle. So we can also write this as 70 degrees east of south. All right, so to draw, we start with the second bearing and move theta degrees towards the first bearing. That is a fancy way of saying we're going to start at north, and if I use this line here, we have an angle, let's say that's 25 degrees. So we're starting at north and we're heading west. So we start with the second bearing. We start with north and we head towards the first bearing. We head west. All right, so therefore we have 25 degrees west of north. We are starting at the north and we're moving west, and west of the direction we started. But we also can go the other direction. We can have, if that's 25 degrees, the other angle is 65 degrees. We can start west and head north. So therefore, it is 65 degrees north of west. North of west, it's going up. All right, last time is a bearing method, and this one here is far less common. This is less common. When we use this one, we move clockwise from north. North is always at 0 degrees. And then we move clockwise, the direction of a clock. So the next, we have 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and then back to 360 degrees. We keep moving around in the circle. What's nice about this one is you only need to write the number. You don't need to write all of this east of south and west of north, or anything like that. What's tricky about it is your numbers can get pretty big. So here we have the same angle, which is 20 degrees. However, when we are using the bearing method, we wouldn't just write 20 degrees. We have to take all of this here. So this is 90 degrees plus the 20 degrees. So our angle is equal to this first 90 degrees plus the 20 degrees after we hit that east coordinate. So our angle is then 110 degrees. This is it for the lesson. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, how this is going to work, but please let me know, give me some feedback, and hopefully we can get better as we get going on the rest of the year.